Block Report.
Funny part.
What?
This nigga goes and buys a bunch of motherfucking jackets. Nigga.
That's what I mean. Like that story played out for months. That was a saga. It wasn't a story. That shit was a motherfucking saga. That shit could be wrote as a book. Because my nigga, that nigga took that bread and went and bought those fake ass coats. Was you there? Was you there when we took the coats to the store?
No, because I was like, I seen that shit, was like, I don't want no parts of it.
Okay.
I'm straight. That shit ain't even real leather.
All right.
I was like, nigga, what the fuck you gonna do with that shit?
Who
the fuck conjured you into getting that shit? Like,
I am going to tell this part of the story right now. This is story time part 2. Here we go. So, and the story that is preceding this story, I will tell at a later moment because that's a story people really need to hear to understand fully this story. But let's just say we had did some super hot shit, right? Got a few pounds, right? Sold them, had the bread and shit like that. We hustled, right? Okay. So my man's got what's that nigga now? Okay, D. All right. Okay, it was D. So D with him. D like, all right, yeah, man. Some dude hit him with the pleather coats, right? And D like, yeah, man, these boys look real. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make a come up. Right? Now, let's just say this: like D is my dude, right? And, see, I'm glad that I'm using the word D for people really don't know his name. But let's just say at this point, this was not the best choice, and he sometimes doesn't make the best choices. So it should have been a guess on what he was talking about. But anyway, right? So he gets the coats. My man's get caught into taking the coats, so he takes. He comes around the hood with these coats. And he come around with them like it's a good idea. Like, look what I just did, nigga. I took that money, yeah, and I bought these coats. I'm about to make a come up. So I'm there, everybody there, everybody on the block, and this nigga pulls up, right?
I'm like, nigga.
So when you pull up, what do you say, E? As soon as you see him,
I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I'll let him see them shits. I look at him. I'm like, nigga, is this supposed to be leather? Nigga, this ain't real leather, dog.
I'm in the background crying. I'm rolling because I look at him from the side like, God, that shit don't even look like real leather, right? I'm crying. Okay, keep going.
I'm like, nigga, what you gonna do with this shit? Nigga, so he was like, nigga, no, nigga, I'm selling you, but nigga, you can help me. I was like, nigga, I'm not helping you with that shit. I was like, nigga, you could have called me for anything else to help you with. I'm not helping you with that shit, nigga.
It was nothing to
and
be
I think I pulled it off.
Like, you did. You dipped. You did. You left. That's why it was just me, him, and Ed. You see what I'm saying, right? And D. It was me, him, and D. Right? So how do you hustle and get hustled? That don't make no fucking sense to me, right? But I'm with him, right? Because this is all funny to me. So once you leave, and I think Peasy leave too, right? So because Peasy said the same thing, like these bitches, I got.
Oh man, but you know what, this nigga laugh makes everything funny.
Right, I'm rolling, dog. Peasy laughing. You like hell no. I'm in the corner rolling, right? The only niggas who really bought it is this nigga D and him, right? So
like, no, nigga, we could do it. Like, nah, nigga, nah, man, I'm good, bro.
They speaking words of confidence to each other. They're slapping high fives, right?
Like, nigga, no, we good. Like, all right, nigga.
Everybody else in the clique rolling. I mean, V done went in the house. You know what I'm saying? You done pulled off. Peasy gone, right? So it's just us, right? So D still talking that good shit to him, like, nah, nigga, I'm telling you, right? So we got the idea to let's go to 12 Oaks Mall and go to an actual leather distributor.
That deals with real leather? With fake leather coats?
So you know I jump in the ride. I drove. Nigga, I'm like, hey, I got time for this. I'm good, right? I got some shit planned, but fuck it. I'm in this car. This is gonna be funny. We get in the car, we drive all the way out there. I'm cracking jokes the whole time. Right? We get there. Now, mind you, here's the funniness. Here we go, right? He got like 5 or 6 of them. So mind you, think about how you gotta hold them bitches and carry
Yeah,
them, right?
yeah. And
So
them
we
shit
walking
heavy
through
because
the
they not.
mall. D got him. He confident. Chris Walker, he confident, right? I'm rolling. Right? We get to the motherfucking place. We kind of walking around there for a minute because like we went to like a high. We tried to peep out like the highest end dealer. See what I'm saying? Like whose store looked more sophisticated and less get,
Nigga, y'all been better off going to Northland.
Well,
At the time.
this wasn't my mission. So I'm with him. No, don't go there. Let's go over here where they say Versace. Right?
So sad.
We gotta go somewhere they got the genuine leather, nigga. Hold on, right? We get there, right? We go in. We walking around for a minute because we just look like some niggas from the hood. They don't really know. But then the I don't want to say the owner, but he's got a tape measure around him and shit. He's looking official, right? He got a little, the marker in his head and his ear and shit. He's looking official. He come
Like
up,
he about to do fitting and shit. Yeah.
right? He come up. They talking
Taylor.
to him and shit, right? I'm leaning on the side. You know me. I'm leaning on the side laughing, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, they say whatever to him. Yeah, we trying to see about this coat. He like, all right, let me take a look at him. He puts that bitch out on the table, right? A full table. He puts that bitch. One of them, just one. He puts that bitch down.
All they needed was one.
He opens it up, right? He's looking at it, right? And he's like, yeah, this ain't real. Like that, right? I'm laughing, right? And he's pointing out the shit that ain't real. He's like, I mean, look at this and look at this. And he's like, wait a minute. Matter of fact, he grabs the label and peels it off. I fall out, knocked over clothes and shit. I was like, holy shit. Oh, nigga, he grabbed that bitch like, wait a minute. And what the fuck? He got the label in his hand.
Oh my God.
I look over at D. D got that look of, right? I look over at Chris. Chris looking at D, right? Like, me and Ed crying. Me and Ed rolling. I'm on the ground, and I mean literally. I'm not. People say I'm on the ground. No, nigga, I was on
the ground for real.
I was within clothes, nigga, crying like, oh my God, he pulled the label off. Holy shit, nigga.
That's
so eventually my man's telling him to pick up his whack ass, fake ass shit, get the fuck out. Right? He picked them bitches up, and now they're walking through the mall with the walk of shame, right? Looking all down and shit, right? Nigga, we ride back. I'm cracking jokes and shit. Chris mad at the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Chris blaming D, you know what I'm saying? D like, yo, I don't know you. And for the next month, nigga, that nigga had them coats in his trunk.
I know. I think I pulled up that later that day. Like, nigga, you still got some leathers? I mean,
oh my God, dog.
Nigga, them bitches is plastic bags, nigga.
This nigga had them leather coats, dog. And he like, I spent my whole re-up on it.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Like, you a fool.
You dumb as hell.
Block report.
So we go over there, right? I give him the shit and whatever, right? He got this chick there, right? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Somehow we inquire about the chick or some shit, right? And he like, you can take her, right? So we like, come on, right? So mind you, at this time I got some money, right? And he like, I need another one, right? That's what it was. He like, I need another one. So I'm like, we like bet. So we got her and we go back to the play, to the shit and get the shit, and we on the way back, right?
Right.
So she in the car and we talking, me and Chris looking at each other like, yeah, it's going down after we do this shit, because you know how I am. I got to get my business done before we party, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, as soon as we do this shit, nigga, we jumping, right? Okay. So in Oak Park, it still is to this day, actually. There's a Michigan U-turn. It's like, I can't remember that. I can't remember what street that is, though. But anyway, there's a Michigan U-turn. And right there's a street right here. But there's a no right turn sign on it. What they mean is when you go around the Michigan U, you cannot just straight bust a right. You can't do it. Okay, so we going around that Michigan U, and she like, well, let's hit the liquor store and get some liquor. I'm like, bet, fuck it, let's do it. We going around the Michigan U. She like, well, go to this liquor store right here, hit this right. You know,
hit that right.
Peeps hit it. We hit it. As soon as we hit it, whoop whoop whoop. Right.
OP.
Oh shit. Right. So
them niggas waiting for you to jaywalk, nigga. OP ain't got shit else to do.
Nigga, nothing else to do. Nothing. How the fuck are you sitting here? How the fuck are you sitting here? But anyway, they pull us, right? So they pull us, we sitting there and shit. They take a little while getting out the car. We getting out the car. So they like, what's up? You know, license registration. We ain't got nothing. I mean, we got something, but we ain't got no open intox or nothing. So there's no reason they want to search us, right? So they ask for IDs from everybody in the car. They get everybody's ID in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So they get everybody's ID in the car. They come back to the car. They pull old girl. So we like, damn, that's crazy. You know, they pull old girl. I ain't got shit to do with us. Bye, bitch. Right? Bye, bitch. Right?
Peace.
But then they come back to the car. And they like, which one of y'all are y'all selling crack or smoking crack? We like, what you talking about? We ain't got no crack on us, nigga. What the nigga? At this time, we ain't even, into really like coke yet. So what are you talking about crack? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to do with no crack at this point, right? So he like, well, I don't know if you know, but your girl back there got 2 crack pipes in there and been to jail multiple times for crack usage. We like, what? What? Right? What? Oh, hell no, right?
Yeah, I remember this shit. I remember this now. Now I remember. Okay.
And he like, so now we got to search y'all.
Oh, shit.
We like, what the fuck? Are you serious, dog? She in cuffs. She in the car, right?
Yeah.
So we get out. They searching the car. Mind you, we got the shit in the back. What the weed? Because this is when weed was illegal. So we got the weed in the back, right?
Right.
But it's hidden. He done took it and put it and rolled it in the coats.
Yeah.
When they saw the coats, they just picked it up as one piece and put it down.
Yeah.
And searched like, move some shit around and shit like that. And was like, all right.
But see, that's the thing. The cops is gonna get irritated with that shit because if it's one thing that this nigga was good for, was leaving a junky ass trunk. Nigga, it used to be so much shit in that motherfucking trunk.
You ain't lying. That may not have saved our life. It may have been all the other shit.
All that shit. All that shit. Because you open this truck and be like, nigga, what the fuck is nigga? His clothes, shoes, nigga, bamboo sticks and shit, nigga.
Yes,
like,
sir.
What's going on in here, nigga? You going camping, nigga? The fuck is this?
Oh, so, you know what? You know what? I'm wrong though. That shit didn't save us, and I'm wrong about we didn't have shit because that's right. We I think we had some beer or something open, and that's why we went to jail that night. That's right, we went to jail that night.
Oh, dick.
We went to jail that night, and this nigga.
All right, I do remember this story because y'all would have been straight if y'all didn't have that crackhead bitch with you.
Yep. Everything was good. Everything was good until we got this crackhead bitch with us, dog. And I didn't. Now, mind you, I didn't know she was no good. I'm with this nigga and his cousin. And you got me over here about to go hog wild on a crack. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't run it by us. Ain't like he told us. It's a whole different story if he would have been like, hey, yo, no, old girl, she be she be tuning up, dog. She get beamed up. I would have been like, okay, no, I'm good. But the point of the matter is that he didn't give me no choice. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm mad as hell. So no lie, little side piece. We get to the Oak Park jail, right? Man, this motherfucker looks like a waiting center. right? I bullshit you not. Like this is a jail. Get the fuck out of here. I should walk out this motherfucker. But anyway, right? We get into what they call cells, right? This nigga Keith starts doing push-ups. I'm like, nigga, you ain't doing it no hard time. Get your bitch ass up. He like, you gotta do something to pass the time. I'm like, nigga, we in here for like some hours. Fuck wrong with you?
Right, nigga, sit down.
Nigga down there pushing and
Nigga, sit down, nigga. Take a nap, nigga. Fuck it.
I pee. Sit back and just laugh, nigga. Matter of fact, we're across from each other. I can hear you. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Nigga got in there and started doing push-ups. Like niggas get in jail and think I'm about to do hard time, dude.
Right, nigga. I'm about to do some hard time, nigga. With this, nigga,
We've been
in a holding
hours.
cell.
We've been here 3 hours.
It's a holding cell.
My nigga, I've been in jail longer when I was a child. Who was younger than this? You see?
You went to summer school with us in here before, dude.
Of course I did. We used to walk past classrooms and throw them bombs in there and them bitches explode. Yeah. Mad as hell. Hell yeah. Wait, do you remember when that nigga was in that trunk? Was you there for that shit? Y'all pulled up, right? When y'all pulled up, I don't know if you was there though. Were you there?
Yes, nigga, I was in the back seat.
Nigga, when y'all pulled up and popped that trunk and a nigga popped out, I was like, what the fuck? That nigga popped out like, that shit wasn't cool, y'all. I was like, who is this whole ass nigga? Why y'all have
Hey, look, all right. So it's this cat that he was coming back to the neighborhood where we was at, whatever, or where we were going. He like, man, I need a ride. We like, nigga, we already 5 deep. You know what I'm saying? He like, well, shit, nigga, I'll get in the trunk. He like, okay, you sure? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, nigga, well, I'll get you in the truck. So this nigga hops in the truck. We close that bitch. We laughing. Right. So you know, Peeps like, all right, we about to all right, let's go. Nigga, I'm talking about every corner we can hit. Nigga, skirting this shit, nigga. I'm talking about they're doing donuts in that motherfucking dog. Every single corner we can hit, we hit that bitch. Hitting curbs too. Everything, nigga. Then when we got there, that's why that nigga got all of it. But this shit was cool. This nigga,
I was just about to
all
say.
you hear is this nigga, dude. All you hear is noise. This nigga head hitting shit.
That nigga got out that trunk. Like 100 niggas had whooped that nigga ass, dog, and put him in there. That nigga got out all sweaty and shit. Man, kind of like stumbling and shit, all dizzy and shit. Nigga, I was crying, dog. I was rolling.
This nigga, and then stop signs, he was hitting them bitches hard as hell so you can feel my man's hitting the back seat of the bitch like, boom, like, oh shit.
I was like, why did y'all come over here with this nigga, dog? What the fuck is going on, dog? Chris, I just wanted you to see this shit, dog. I'm like, dog, get the fuck out of here with this crazy.
See, look, man, this is why it was one thing, like, nigga. It was like, nigga, well, you know, you could get. I'm like, nigga, I'm not getting no motherfucking. I'm like, nigga, I'll walk, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that far, nigga. Right down the way. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not getting no fucking
trunk, nigga. I'll slap the shit out you and leave you with this with this car, nigga.
Come on, man.
You say to me,
I ain't gotta be nowhere that bad, player. No,
dog,
I'm not getting no.
That's why when the nigga came out the trunk, I couldn't believe it. I was like, dog, what the? I thought, no lie, I thought y'all had beat this nigga up or something. That's why I thought he was in the trunk, like. Because when he came out, he looked all sweaty and fucked up and you know, teetering and shit. I'm like, dog, did y'all just whoop this nigga ass and put him in the trunk or something, dog? And this nigga Chris like, no, he got it on his own. I'm like, what?
Yes.
And then number 2, the second question was, in your trunk, nigga, is it space? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he do that?
Nigga, I'm telling you, like that shit was, dude.
That
shit was funny.
My nigga. Right, nigga, I will never forget it because y'all popped the trunk and a nigga popped out that bitch.
Yeah,
I never forget. I just walked out the house and all of a sudden I hear the trunk go up, and a nigga gets out, and I just stopped in my tracks like, what the fuck?
Nigga, she was so fucking funny.
Y'all silly as hell, dog.
She was so funny. But look, dog, we didn't tell him to do this shit. He volunteered, like legit.
Yeah, right.
I'll get in the trunk, man. I just need to get over there. Like, nigga, you sure? Are you really sure you want to get in the trunk, my nigga?
Not too bright, bro.
Okay.
You should have knew what niggas was about.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know. Like,
You should have knew what niggas was about,
oh,
dog.
you know the bullshit we do. You getting in the trunk willingly? Oh, nigga, you'll never get in another trunk again.
All right.
Nigga.
Hey, when you think about it, there is a nigga out there who may hear this shit and be like, oh, that was me. I was in that trunk, dog. I ain't never getting no nigga. I ain't gonna never say that was me.
Nigga, I'm sorry if you was, but nigga, you made that decision.
Yeah, dog. I hope you got a lot tougher after that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't never getting no nigga trunk, nigga. Because what made it more funny was the nigga wasn't a little nigga. See what I'm saying? Like, that's what was crazy. It was like, dog, this nigga ain't no little nigga either. Like, that's why I thought y'all had beat him up and put him in the trunk. Because it was like, this nigga can't have just gotten in the trunk. He's not even a little dude who can like think he can be in a trunk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, how the fuck did you get in there?
That nigga got in that bitch. It's like, yo, this is where I'm at.
This nigga Peeps was like, he said that the nigga got in the trunk, right? He said when the nigga got in the trunk, he said he pulled the hood down like this and was like, all right, I'm good. I'm just gonna be like this. He said Peeps was like, all right, and just hit the trunk and pulled it down.
Yeah. Boo! Got in the car, nigga, skirted out. Remember, they had a dirt parking lot.
I remember, hell yeah, that's why I was like,
I was spinning around in that bitch, nigga. Oh my God.
What? Dog, listen, y'all may not know, but okay, Detroit is made like most cities, but okay, we got like dirt roads, random places, like just randomly places and shit. And another thing we got is Michigan U's, and Michigan U's are everywhere. Yeah, you guys most likely if you're going out, you're gonna hit a Michigan U, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Michigan U's, if you know how to drive, man, you can whip them bitches, right? You can straight whip them bitches, right? So I know he was feeling.
Block Report.